Here's one of the products that made it into our greener gear guide this year. It's the ReCOVER Down sleeping bag by Bach Equipment. I've used this regularly over the last few months, including on a recent camp out here in the Lake District. Stick with me, I'm going to give you the full lowdown on its eco-credentials and its performance in the field. Earlier this year, I reviewed the Bach Relay 3R sleeping mat and noted the impressive out-of-the-box thinking in its design. Well, that continues here. It's a sleeping bag with some really handy twists. So what's perhaps most notable about the ReCOVER is that it's made using Blue Sign approved 100% recycled shell and liner fabrics, and also 100% recycled down. With the intention of helping to reduce waste and decrease the demand for newly sourced down, the insulation here all derives from post-consumer products such as old down jackets, duvets and pillows. The down is collected, cleaned, sterilised and processed to ensure it's safe and that it retains its insulating properties. In fact, with its 750 fill power, a mix of 90% down clusters and 10% feathers, it's high quality stuff and it really does feel amazingly lofty and cosy. The other element that makes this sleeping bag really stand out is the fact that the foot end of the bag has a waterproof membrane, the idea being that it stops the down coming into contact with the damp walls of your tent or bivvy bag. I can think of loads of trips in the past where I could really have done with this. It's a great touch. Fortunately, that membrane, along with the DWR treatment throughout this sleeping bag, is also PFAS free, another tick on the sustainability front then. The comfort rating on this model is -2 degrees C, making it a 3-season option that you can use right into the colder months of spring and autumn. It's actually been unseasonably chilly here in the Lake District on this trip, but it's kept me very comfortable. There's also a warmer and heavier -8 version and a cooler and lighter 0-degree version too. Other details I've liked on this include its draft collar and zip baffle, the double zip that lets you vent at the base, and you've also got a useful pocket for keeping your head torch to hand. Then there's the stuff sack, which is fully waterproof and doubles as a dry bag. As you can see, the bag compresses down to a very small size, and the weight is just a shade over 1 kilogram, amazingly light given how warm this is. That's for the regular length. There's also a slightly lighter, shorter length and a slightly heavier, longer length. Credit to Bach then, they've created a very useful sleeping bag that I think really suits UK wild camping, backpacking and bike packing. Recycled down sleeping bags haven't really sat at the high quality end of the scale over the last few years, but Bach seem to have got things totally dialed here. Any questions, fire away down below in the comments, I'd be happy to help. And thank you very much for watching. Catch you next time.